Hello students, today we will take discussion on open book test on lesson Pythagoras theorem. So here in the figure given below, first question is, in the figure given below find the value of x. So here just generally I will tell you that the Pythagoras theorem we are using always when there is a right angle triangle. If the given triangle is a right angle triangle, the meaning of it is that if one of its angle is 90 degree, then the given then we can use the Pythagoras theorem to find the measure of one of the side of a triangle when its two sides are given. So here in this figure inside you have to find the x is here and here is the x. So yeah, I forgot to write here. So here in triangle ABC, if you are using the Pythagoras theorem, what is the Pythagoras theorem? That is hypotenuse square is equal to side square plus another side square. Here we have to use the Pythagoras theorem in triangle ABC. So the Pythagoras theorem is hypotenuse square means AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay, so AC square is the x. So x square is equals to AB square means 9's square and BC square means 40's square. 9 square is the 81 and 40th square is the 1600. If you do the addition of this, you will get answer 16,081. It is the value of x square and x is equals to 16,081 is the square of how much? 41. So the value of x is the 41. In this way we have to find the answer. Same we have to use this Pythagoras theorem in triangle PQR and we have to find the value of PR. Okay, so here in this QR is equals to QR square is equals to, we have to, so in triangle PQR we will use the Pythagoras theorem. So here in triangle PQR, QR is the hypotenuse. Okay, the side which is opposite to the 90 degree is called as a hypotenuse. So according to it, the QR square means hypotenuse square, QR square equals to PQ square plus PR square. In this the PR we have to find out which is x. So QR square means 17 square is equal to PQ's value is 8 square plus PR square. So 17 square is the 289. 8 square is the 64 plus PR square. Now 289 minus 64 equals to PR square. If we subtract this, we will get 225 and 225 is the square of 15. So PR square is equals to 225 and PR is equals to how much? PR is equal to x is equal to how much? 15. Okay. So this is the second question we solved by using the Pythagoras theorem. Now the next question is in a right angle triangle PQR, angle P is equals to 90 degree. So first of all, let's draw the figure. This is our triangle PQR. This is PQR. Okay. In this triangle P is equals to 90 degrees. Sorry, the names we will replace because angle P is equal to 90 given here. P and this is Q and this is R. Then PQ is equals to how much? 24. PQ is equal to 24 and PR is equals to 10. This side is equals to how much? 10, and we have to find out the measure of QR. Okay, so we have to find out the measure of QR. In this we have to find out. So here we have to write in triangle PQR angle P is equals to 90 degree Okay, therefore by Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagoras theorem? Hypotenuse square is equal to, means RQ square is equal to PR square plus PQ square. So PR square is, value of PR is equal to 10, so 10 square, and value of 24 square, so here 10 square is the 100, and 24 square is 576. Now we have to do the addition, so here we will get 676. As we know that this is the value of QR square, and we have to take the square, root of this. So QR square root is the QR, and 676 is the square of 26. So value of QR is equal to how much? 26. That is the second example. Okay, word problem. We have to now the question number 3rd. Find the Pythagorean triplet. As I told you, if the hypotenuse square, means bigger side square, is equal to sum of the remaining sides, then the given triplet is the Pythagorean triplet. So first let's solve this first one. So 3, 4, 5. So 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, and 5 square is how much? 25. Now here 3 square, remaining 2 sides are there, that squares we have to do the addition. So 9 plus 16 equals to 25, and it is the square of 5, and that's why 3, 4, 5 is a Pythagorean triplet. In this way we have to solve these examples. Okay, then next question is the 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. So 7 square is the 49, 8 square is the 64, and 9 square is the 81. Now what we have to do here? We have to do the addition of remaining two smaller sides squares addition. So here 7 square plus 8 square is equals to how much? 49 plus 64 is equal to 113. Okay, and 9 square is how much? 81, and it is not equals to how much? 9 square, and therefore 7, 8, 9 is not a Pythagorean triplet. Okay, in this way second example we solve. Now let's solve the question number 3rd, that is 7, 24 and 25. So here 7 square is the 49. Okay, next 17 square is the, you have to learn the squares from 1 to 25. Okay, so 17 square is the 289. Okay, 7 square is the 289. Now 25 square is the 24 square we have to take here. 7, 24 and 25 we are looking towards this, is it triplet or not. So here 24 square is the 576, and as you know that 25 square is the 625. Okay, now do the addition of 7 square plus 24 square. So 7 square is the 49, 24 square is the 576, and sum of this is the 625. Okay, 625 is the square of 25. Okay, that's why therefore 7, 24 and 25 are the Pythagorean triplet. Okay, so that is the third one we seen. Now next question is the 267. Next is the 267. 2 square is equal to 4, 6 square is equal to 36, and 7 square is equals to how much? 49. So let's do the addition of the smaller number square. So 2 square plus 6 square is equal to 4 plus 36 is equals to how much? 40. Okay, and 40 is not equals to 7 square, and therefore 2, 4, 6, 2, 4 and 6 is not a Pythagorean triplet. Okay, now let's see the last example from question number 3rd, that is 5th question, 8, 15 and the 17. So here 8, 15 and the 17, we have to check whether it is a Pythagorean triplet or not. So 8 square is 64, 15 square is the 225, okay, and 17 square is the 289. Okay, 17 square is the 289. Let's do the addition of the smaller number square. So 8 square plus 15 square is equals to 64 plus 225 is equals to sum of 64 and 225 is the 289, and is equals to, it is the square of 17, and therefore 8, 15, therefore 8, 15 and 17 is Pythagorean triplet. Okay, so in this way we have to check whether the given triplet is a Pythagorean or not. Okay, now let's move towards the question number 4, that is the last question. The top of a ladder of length 35. For this we have to draw the figure. The top of a ladder of a length 35 reaches the window at 21 meter. Okay, what they told you, the one ladder is there who is 35 meter, its length is 35 meter, and window is at the height of a 21 meter, and we have to find out the distance between the ladder and the wall. Means suppose if I will give AB is the wall of a, AB is a wall, okay, at A place window is there, and BC is the distance between ladder and the wall, and the ladder's length is how much? 35 meter. Now let's find the, as you know that the wall and the ground are right angle with the each other. So here in figure, here we have to write in this way, in figure, therefore in figure AB is wall of a building and AC is a ladder. Okay, and the distance between wall and ladder is BC. Okay, so use Pythagoras theorem in this. So as you know that angle B is equals to how much? 90 degree. So in triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, okay, so here AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. So here AC square is the 35 square, AB square is the 21 square, and BC square we have to find out. So BC square we have to find out. Now 35 square is the 1225, 21 square is the 441 is equal to BC square. Now so BC square is equals to, here plus sign is there, now BC square is equals to BC square is equal to 125 minus 441 is equals to 4,8, and then so here in this the BC square is equals to how much? 784. Now we have to take the square root, means BC is equals to, it is the square of 784 is the square of 28. Okay, so here the distance between wall and the distance between, here we have to write the distance between wall and the ladder is how much? 28 meter. Here you have to write in this way. So this is the test that we discussed today. It is on the Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so all of you study this properly. So next I will give you the another test on the another lesson. So okay, today we will stop here only. Okay, thank you and have a good day.